Hi, on YouTube family, man. Ant-Man here, back with another video. I want to talk with you briefly about what is the importance of money in one's life. Now, your definition of what money is, what's important to you, and how you value money is probably different than how I value money. Okay, it might be different than how your significant other, or your father, or your mother, or your colleague, or your coworker values money. You got some people that are more comfortable in a environment, okay, where they feel like it's a best fit for them. Okay, they feel more comfortable around like-minded individuals, and they're probably doing it because they actually like to do it. And money is not necessarily why they work every day. But then you have other people where as though they're broke, right? And they're like, look, I need to make money as of 2 weeks ago, right? They're like, I need the money, as the commercial says, I need money and I need it now, you know? So there are different types of individuals, okay? Everyone's faced with different things going on in life. Some people are dealing with a dead-end job. Some people are dealing with a job that's not paying too much. And you got people are dealing with a pretty decent job, okay, but just probably wants to make a little bit more. So you got some people that are trying to completely destroy their current income, and then you have individuals that are trying to supplement their income. Then you have people that don't care about that, altogether. Sorry about that. But anyway, the real question is how you value yourself while you're making money. How do you value yourself when you're not making money, right? You didn't know I was going to throw that twist, did you? You see, the problem with most people is that they feel as though since they have more money, okay, and other people don't have, okay, as much money as they have, right? These people up here, they devalue you, all right? Now, not everybody, but there are some people, it's actually quite a lot of people that they won't tell you that, okay, but that's how they feel, all right? For example, I was in line probably about like a week ago, right? And I was buying some things. And it was this woman that was standing behind me, okay? And she had like all these clothes, she had all this stuff, right? And she looked like she was well off, hair done, makeup done, all that. She was a very very attractive woman, right? And she just kept on murmuring stuff. Oh my God, she don't hurry up. I got this to do. I got to see this client. I got to do that again. You can kind of tell by her tone of voice. You can tell by her posture that she just felt as though that she was, beneath everyone in the line, right? The woman that was in front of me, okay, she was like an average dressed person, jeans, t-shirt, and some Vans, right? And she was going around at her purse, looking around, trying to find her credit card or whatnot. She gave the credit one of the I think it was a debit card to the cashier. She swiped it. She said it was declined. And then she gave her her credit card, and then it accepted. So then, of course, she was embarrassed because when your card gets declined in front of, other people, when you're out in public, it's kind of embarrassing sometimes because it feels like, you don't have any money, and people tend to make you feel bad just by looking at you, when you don't have money. So the example that I was giving here is the woman behind me was what we call, I guess the elite, right? We call them, I guess people that have money, right? And then we have the other woman that I guess, at the time, didn't have money at the time, right? So this person here was kind of like, pinching and holding on to every dollar. And then this woman here was kind of like, I can spend what I want, I can do what I want because I have money. Based off her response, her tonality and her voice, okay, and her posture, okay, and the way she was moving around, I could tell that she looked at money was kind of like nothing. She kind of either was born like that or she probably worked really hard to get there and she just been, on her high horse for a very long time. And then you have this other person that has yet to really see six figures or even five figures, okay, and doesn't really know what to do. She just, trying to come into the store, trying to get, grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So everybody is faced with different situations in life. So we all need to understand that maybe your value of money, okay, maybe a dollar or, how you look at money is a little bit more important towards something different. You get what I'm saying? Like more important, like what I'm trying to say is if I make $5,000 next month, right? And I go out to the mall and I spend $1,000, okay? It's not going to make me no never mind because I'm not going to make that next month, right? It's not going to be a problem. But then if somebody else that has never been in the online industry, online marketing industry and whatnot, doesn't understand marketing, doesn't understand sales, doesn't really understand what's going on, right? They look at me spending $1,000 as, oh, you just wasted your money. Because they make 10, 12, 15, whatever dollars an hour, and they're holding on to every dollar that they have, right? So like I said, maybe the importance of money to me isn't as important to somebody else that maybe doesn't have the amount of money that I have, or maybe somebody else has way more money than what I have, and then maybe to them, I'm pinching, I'm holding on to my money, right? And then they're willingly out, just, flaunting it out, throwing out the money, and then I may look or say to myself, that they just wasted their money. Like, why would they go out and they buy $500 or $600 jeans, right? So the importance of money to oneself really is how you look at it, right? It's how you look at it. But my thing is this: don't get distracted. Just because you see someone making a lot of money, that does not mean that they're a better human being than you. It does not mean that they're better than you, okay? Maybe they found an opportunity and they took advantage of it. They went full force. Maybe they got the proper training and the mentorship, right? Or maybe they were brought up, okay, and they were taught how to handle their finances. So by the end of the year or by the end of the month, they have more money than what you have, so then they can do more than what you can. Okay, don't feel bad because you have a day job or a night job, or you're collecting inventory at Macy's, or you're working at Popeyes. Don't feel bad, guys. Don't feel bad. We've all been there. Okay, we've all been there. All right, I've been broke before. I've had my bank overdraft fee, bank overdrafts, and then, the bank charging me $35 a month because there's no money coming in or out of my account at all. I know how it feels to have absolutely nothing and not know what to do and where's the next turn, or if I need to turn or I need to stand still. I don't know what to do. I remember being in that position. All right. So just because you don't have money, that does not mean you're not important. Just because you don't have money, that does not mean you're not important. Just because you do have money does not mean you're better than anybody else. Just because you do have money, okay, does not mean just because you do have money does not mean you think that you're better than anybody else. Okay? You got people that have money that want to help other people accumulate the same amount, if not more, money. Which this is why online marketing is a phenomenal way to boost your sales, to boost your confidence, okay, to boost your income, right? Because it takes the person that doesn't know anything about online marketing, walking into a space that they're unfamiliar with, and then making bank, right? So I wanted to make that video, wanted to make this video pretty quick just to explain to you, what is the importance of money, It may be different to you, maybe something different to me. But just because you make a lot of money does not mean you're better than me, and vice versa. Just because you don't have money, it does not mean that you're not important. Keep on working, keep on striving, keep doing what needs to be done. God bless you. Take care. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come on.